3 years ago, I did a segment with the leading attorney in Charlotte on DIVORCE, how to get ahead of the game. Tonight, I have that very same attorney on our set as a special guest, Miss Anna Blood, that is out for blood. No, I'm kidding.
Deborah knows I'm not like that.
She is never like that. Actually, you aren't at all. But I love you, Anna. I was telling the crew that I have really known you since you were 3 years old in preschool.
Yes.
3 years old,
time.
and you took my modeling classes, Models in the Making.
Yes.
And did tons of modeling in the malls in the Charlotte area. And now you want to get into acting. No, I love that. So, leading attorney. So I have some questions. Just rewind to our professional lives, right?
Yes.
So for someone out there, our audience members, that would be contemplating a divorce, could you share with them some items that you would put on the checklist, and then also some items that they should consider before they take that big step?
Yeah, so there's a lot that goes into it. When I'm doing a consultation for the first time with someone, the biggest thing I talk about is, this is a big emotional step, so are you ready for that? Because a lot of times people are meeting with us and just getting, they're not sure if they want to move forward, just getting a little bit of information. So I think you have to mentally prepare yourself for what you're about, what's about to happen. It's a big change, this is your spouse, your children are usually involved.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be a lot emotionally for somebody. So the other thing is the financial piece. I think it's good to have an idea about where your marital estate is at, where you are at financially. What do you guys have together? So I think just at least having a basic understanding of your finances. And those are, probably the best place to start.
And I will say a lot of women don't work. And they have no idea of the financial situation that they're in, and also hidden money. So, you can lead them into the unveiling of all that, because there's nothing that you can hide. Yeah. I will also say that you were amazing at, I just wanted out and I could care less about the money. I just wanted a clean break and to run. And so you also are great at that, at advising to the best steps to make it faster and more efficient.
Yeah.
So, so what I think in an attorney is, when I say you're out for blood, you're not. You're out for the health and welfare of your clients, whatever that need is. Yes.
Absolutely. I've tried to structure the firm that we care about our clients.
Right.
So, me as the owner of Blood Law and all the attorneys I have working for me and all my staff, I try to make that kind of the pillar of the firm, is that we care about our clients and we're going to treat them like a person, because they are. And, we're counselors of the law, but we definitely also, there's an emotional part that comes into it. So I feel like we really try to take care of people. And we understand that they're going through, well, this is what I like to say, we see the best people at their worst. That's the best way to describe it.
That is a great way to describe it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and as far as, it's true, a lot of women don't work, and a lot of them don't understand the finances. And so we love empowering our clients and, showing them every step of the way. And we're going to do our due diligence and make sure that we've reviewed everything financially before anybody signs anything on the dotted line. So we really, take pride in empowering our clients.
And when is mediation a good option?
Yeah, so you can mediate any case. I am a certified mediator as well. So a mediator's job is to come in and be a neutral third party. They are not representing either party, and they, are just coming in. Their job is to settle the case. We also go to mediation with clients where, I'm representing one client, there's another attorney representing another, and then the mediator comes in. So I tell people mediation is a voluntary process, so you can do that at any point. Before, the number one thing goes back to the first point, just making sure you've got all financials in a row.
Right.
As far as we've gathered documentation, we do a little bit of, like when I say due diligence, we're going to do some document sharing back and forth between attorneys, or, if the parties were doing that, if one doesn't have an attorney, because sometimes they don't. We're going to do as much homework as we can before. Right. So when we go in, we know there's no hidden money, right? Like we
Right.
know what everybody has. So
Right. Nothing hidden under the stones.
that's right. No
Right.
stone unturned.
No
absolutely.
stone unturned, absolutely. But I think too, for me, the marriage didn't work. However, I had two great kids by my ex-husband, and if you can make it civil, and you can make it agreeable, even if one party wants it more than the other, I think the end result is making it good for everyone involved, which
Yeah.
I don't think that happens often because everyone gets emotional and in the moment and mad. Something happened, maybe an affair happened, or who knows? You know more than I do what happens in
Yeah.
these situations. And the one party is very vindictive, and the other party gets vindictive because that's a cycle that they're in. And I'm sure you find that with your practice. And so I'm sure for you, it's about the law, and it's about doing the right thing, and also about controlling the emotions. You have to listen to your client if they're all over the place and feeling like they have been deceived and hurt. But it's also a law. It's the law. It's like not going to change. It's a 50-50 state, right?
For property, yeah.
For property.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a lot of that is just the law.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, listening to your attorney is important. It's hard for people because,
Right,
and I
of
tell
course.
clients, don't Google anything or try not to
Yeah, right.
reach out to your friends groups. It's like your doctor tells you don't Google anything, but of course
Right,
we all
Google
do.
everything.
Yeah.
Like, I have this, I have that, I have that.
Yes.
Oh my God, I have
Like
cancer.
web them till you're dying. Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah.
we try to caution clients not to do that, but it's hard.
Right.
So we try our best to keep everybody really grounded. So
Right.
and I think it's important to just mention, there's a lot of attorneys out there. There's a lot of law firms out there, and some attorneys really do make money off of that kind of
Back
the
and
clients
forth.
hating each other
Right,
too.
of course.
Yeah, I mean, we make more money if clients hate each other and they're going to
Of
court.
course.
I mean, we do. So, but I tell on my client side, I'm like, hey, it's in your best interest to not go that route. But if you want to go that route, we can.
Right, absolutely.
But we always say some clients need their day in court. They do, like they're just so upset about it, and they've just got to have that, and that does happen. But
Right.
I don't ever advise anybody, and no one does in my office either, that that's something they should do.
Right,
So we try to caution them and really just be honest about expectations, because we call the courthouse the circus tent for a reason. There's nothing. All of our judges in North Carolina are they're
Ringleaders of the circus.
Yes, and it's a popularity contest. It's an election. They're not appointed
Right.
by merit, so a lot of them don't understand the law.
Right.
So you get in there and you have somebody that's making a decision that doesn't know. Your attorney probably knows more about the law than the judge does.
Which is sad.
Yeah, and scary.
Very sad.
Scary.
Right.
And
So-
then you're sitting with
right.
your client trying to, manage their expectations. It can be really hard.
So your job is to try to figure out what day that judge is not in court
This is
and get
true.
the opposite day, right?
We do that a lot.
Right.
We do
Or
that
cancel.
a lot.
Oh my God, my client's sick. Oh, she's right beside you, but I think she's sick.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, we
Right.
do. We try to pick our judges when we can, or
Right.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. So in closing, our clients out there that are thinking about separation, divorce, give them words of wisdom. 2 words of advice. Two moments that they will remember.
I would say inform yourself. Know what's going on around you. Be aware of your bank accounts. Be aware of what you have in retirement. Things like that. And number 2, and this sounds really cliche, but listen to your heart, right?
Right.
Like you gotta, I mean, that's what it is. Listen to your heart.
You
So-
know when it's over.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. So listen, you gotta listen to your heart on that. So
Right.
that's
Or
the
not.
advice I can give.
Or
Yeah.
not over. Sometimes it's like people
Yes. Yeah.
will think they want to do the next step, and then they decide
Yeah.
it's not really what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. I tell clients, this is a really cheesy line too, but I'm a divorce attorney, but I'm not an advocate for divorce. Like, if you can work it out, you should, because it's
Right.
families, So,
Absolutely.
but I love helping people through that process if they have to go that way.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm so proud of you from knowing you for 3 years, seeing you as a model in my little modeling class, and then also a seasoned attorney that now owns practices and is starting a franchise. I'm so proud of you. So
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by the set tonight. Always a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
And we'll have you come back and talk about children.
We would love
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you.
Anna Blood, just helping make your life more manageable. So if you are looking for an attorney, do what she said. think about it, manage expectations, and follow your heart.